That's Mount Scott. I'm about to do I've got videos. I've got one video where I was driving up Mount Scott, and a different video where I was coming back down. I'm not sure the quality of either one. And the one going up, somebody complained that I shut the video off too soon and didn't show the views. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive up Mount Scott and back down, showing all the views and everything. Just want to show you from a distance. Take me just a moment to get there. Go ahead and start it here. I'm not holding the camera. I've got the camera sitting on the dash. So if it jumps a bit, it's because I'm holding the steering wheel instead of the camera. It'll take just a second to get there. It's about another eighth of a mile. But what is this person doing at a very slow rate of speed? Got a couple of bikes I'm waiting to pass here. Alright, this is Mount Scott. My odometer is we're 1609.7. Let's see how far. I can't tell you exactly how far it is to get up here. I hear a little bit of wind noise because I just rolled down the window. It's a warm day. Well, it's getting warm. Just as you're getting up in here, you got this big boulder field here. It's like a boulder glacier that's coming down here. There's actually some people that have hiked up in there. You could do it, but boy, it'd be tough. So let's put that back. You probably can't see it too well on the camera, but it is it's a steep road going up. This thing circles the mountain like 1.5 times. 1 3/4, something like that. We're getting close the window so you can hear a little better. There's people walking up this thing. There's somebody jogging up this thing. Man, now that's ambitious. That's a workout. Jogging up Mount Scott. There's a guy here who decided it's too hard to ride his bike, so he's walking his bike. There's some people trying to climb up the rocks, probably just to get a good picture. I'll show you over here. You're starting to get some views. That's Lake. Is that Lake Latonka? I think that's called Lake Latonka. I don't spend a lot of time on this side. It's just a big man-made lake down there. Getting around the back side of this thing. We've gone a mile now. And you can can see more of Lake Latonka over here. Or is that Lake? Is it Lake Latonka or is it Lake Elmer Thomas? I don't remember for sure. There's a Lake Latonka, and I think there's a Lake Elmer Thomas. If I remember right. I'm not even sure if I remember that right. I don't know if you can see off in the distance there's a whole bunch of windmills. But let's stick to this. It took some doing to cut this road out of the side of the mountain. I've got the camera kind of turned. Well, I got the camera kind of turned a little bit because, I mean, you got some views on the way up. Though they're better where we're getting. But a lot of it is just, you know, the rocks. I think that's the coolest part. Now here, you know, there's getting to be some long views, but now we're getting back over to the, we're circling around the mountain to the west side now. There's a few pullouts in places where you can stop and take pictures, and I'm going to pull off here just momentarily just to show you the view off to the west. Fortunately, I don't have anybody behind me. There's views, grand views. Now we're headed back south. We've circled the mountain about 3/4 of a time. There's another lady power walking up the mountain. Several bikes coming down. I want to do this by bike. I'd drive up and then ride my bike down. You know, drive up with somebody and then ride the bike down. Okay, we've made one complete circuit of the mountain now. And we'll go around almost twice. There's the road down there we came in on. You can see it. I'm not sure if I showed it to you in time. Down there is the road. I don't know if you can see it over the guardrail. I'm surprised at the number of people that are walking up this thing. I mean, I'm big into hiking, but I wouldn't walk up this thing. Longer views. I'll pull off here momentarily. This is lake, whatever it is. And you can see now from here, hopefully you can see those windmills off over there. But let's get back to for me the best part of it is, well, I mean the views when you get to the top are cool. But I like just driving up the rocks and all that. Alright. So we've made not quite 2 circuits of the mountain and now we're at the top. And here's the views to the west. Long views. Well, this place is crowded. Let's see if I can't find a place to... Let's just see here what we can see. There's a lot of people up here today. I'm going to pull in here and park just long enough to show you. So, come up here and these are your views. It's hazy today. it's not a particularly good day for getting views. There's so much haze in the air, you can't see nearly as far, at least not nearly as clearly as you could. But there's a viewing platform right there, but you're not going to see much more. And I'm tired. I've been hiking. And anyway, this is Elk Mountain, or not Elk Mountain, this is Mount Scott. Alright, so we'll start back down now. Show you. That's off to the east. You can see quite a distance, but I've been up here many days where the air was much clearer and you could just see things just a lot easier. I can see them with my own eyes, of course, but I'm not sure they're going to come through on the camera. And that's west. Again. Alright, now we're going to start down. And since I want to keep the camera kind of pointed the same way I had it, where now it's going to show you more. On the way up you were seeing the rocks on the inside. Now I'm going to show you sort of the outside. The town, if you can see it down there, is called Medicine Park. I don't know why it's called Medicine Park. And the camera's probably shaking a little bit. That's because I've got it sitting on the dash. One reason it's so crowded up here is it's Saturday at 11 a.m. But this is a very steep road with all the traffic coming up and down, like you can't see, so those cars came around. So I've got the camera sitting on the dash. I've got both hands on the wheel, and you're going to have to be happy with that. Whoop. I'll try to correct. Dadgummit. I'm going down, so now the camera's wanting to tip. I'm trying not to go down very quickly so that you get better views. I got somebody behind me being impatient, but they'll wait. They're going to have to wait. That's west. Well, that's northwest.